Imagine this. What if eating just one fruit every single day could change the way you age, the way you feel, and even the way your body protects itself? I'm talking about the pomegranate. Yes, one pomegranate a day. It might sound simple, but the truth is, the benefits of eating one pomegranate a day are far deeper than most people realize, especially if you're over 50. And today, I want to take you into this story not as a nutrition lecture, but as a personal journey into why this fruit has earned its reputation as the jewel of health. Now, when I first read about pomegranates, I didn't think much of them. Hard to peel, messy to eat, and the seeds can be a bit of a challenge. But the more I learned, the more I realized this fruit is not just a snack. It's almost like nature's daily prescription for vitality. Imagine something that helps your heart, sharpens your memory, calms inflammation, protects your bones, and even boosts your energy all inside one vibrant red globe filled with ruby seeds. And that's the hook. The benefits of eating one pomegranate a day. Let's unpack why this matters so much for us, especially in the second half of life. First, let's talk about the heart. After the age of 50, heart health is the biggest concern for most of us. The arteries can stiffen, cholesterol builds up, and blood pressure creeps higher. Pomegranate juice has been shown in studies to improve blood flow and reduce arterial plaque. I'm not saying it's magic, but think of it like this. Every time you sip or chew those jewel-like seeds, you're giving your blood vessels a little bit of flexibility back, like oiling the hinges on an old door. I remember when a friend of mine, who's in his early 60s, switched his morning orange juice to fresh pomegranate juice. After a few months, not only did his blood pressure stabilize, but he told me he actually felt more energetic walking up the stairs. Coincidence? Maybe, but science backs it up too. That's the beauty here. It's not just folklore, it's evidence-based. Then there's inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of those invisible enemies. It's behind arthritis pain, memory decline, and even weight gain that won't budge. Pomegranates are packed with antioxidants, particularly punicologens, which are unique compounds almost exclusive to this fruit. These antioxidants are like firefighters rushing into the body, cooling down hotspots of inflammation. When I first started eating pomegranate seeds regularly, I noticed my joints didn't ache as much after long walks. It wasn't overnight, but over weeks, there was a difference. And that's how food works. It's not a quick pill. It's a gentle force shaping your health over time. Now, one of the most fascinating parts, memory and brain health. Over 50, many of us begin to worry about forgetfulness. Where did I put my keys? What was that person's name? Why did I walk into this room? Studies have shown that drinking pomegranate juice daily can improve memory tasks and even slow down the decline associated with aging. I love this because it means something as joyful as eating fruit can be directly linked to keeping your mind sharp. Think about it. Every little seed, sweet and tart, is like a reminder that our brain deserves nourishment too. And here's a part that surprised me. Pomegranates and bone health. Women, especially after menopause, face an increased risk of osteoporosis. Bones become thinner, more fragile. But pomegranates, with their plant compounds that mimic estrogen in gentle ways, can actually help slow down bone loss. I once spoke with a woman in her late 50s who started including pomegranate seeds in her morning yogurt. She told me it made her feel like she was actively doing something kind for her bones, not just relying on calcium pills. It's that sense of empowerment, knowing you can choose foods that actively protect you. Of course, let's not forget energy. At our age, energy is priceless. We want to stay active, play with the grandkids, travel, or just enjoy life without fatigue pulling us down. Pomegranates help improve circulation and oxygen delivery, which in turn boosts stamina. Athletes use pomegranate extract to improve performance. Now imagine how that translates to everyday life for us. Walking longer without tiring, gardening with more joy, or simply waking up feeling refreshed instead of drained. But I want to be honest. Pomegranates aren't the easiest fruit. They're not like bananas you peel in 2 seconds. They require patience. Yet maybe that's part of the lesson. Slowing down, taking the time to enjoy the process of breaking open a pomegranate, carefully removing the seeds and savoring them, it's almost meditative. It teaches us to appreciate health as something we earn daily, not something we rush. So how do you actually make this practical? Here's what I do. Some days, I eat the seeds straight with a spoon. Other days, I sprinkle them on oatmeal or toss them into a salad. If I'm in a hurry, I blend them into a smoothie. And yes, pure pomegranate juice works too, just to make sure it's unsweetened, not the sugary blends. And if peeling seems too much, many stores now sell the seeds in little cups. No excuses. One caution. If you're on certain medications like blood thinners, check with your doctor. Pomegranates can interact with some drugs because they improve circulation so effectively. But for most people, one pomegranate a day is a gift, not a risk. Let me share a story that really stuck with me. A man in his 70s told me he started eating a pomegranate every day after watching a program about heart health. He didn't like it at first, the tartness, the effort, but he stuck with it. 6 months later, not only did his cholesterol numbers improve, but he said something powerful. I feel alive again. That's the kind of testimonial you can't ignore. Sometimes it's not just the nutrients, it's the ritual, the choice. It's the signal to yourself that you're worth investing in. And that's what I love most about this fruit. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. One pomegranate a day might not sound revolutionary, but over months and years, it adds up to a body that fights harder, a brain that remembers longer, and a spirit that feels more youthful. If you've been looking for a simple step to upgrade your health after 50, this could be it. Not expensive supplements, not complicated diets, just one fruit that nature has been offering us for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Persians all revered pomegranates as symbols of life, fertility, and strength. And here we are, rediscovering what they already knew. This fruit is extraordinary, so next time you walk through the produce aisle and see those red globes staring back at you, don't just pass them by. Pick one up. Bring it home. Break it open. Taste the tart sweetness. And remember, you're not just eating fruit, you're investing in your future self. And if you found this inspiring, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Share this video so more people can discover the benefits of eating one pomegranate a day. And let's build a community that chooses vitality over decline. Your health journey isn't over at 50, in fact. It can just be getting started. I want to leave you with this thought. We often look for complicated solutions to aging, but sometimes the simplest ones are the most powerful. One pomegranate, a day nature's ruby jewel, may not just extend your years, but also add life to those years. And isn't that what truly matters? Stay strong, stay curious, and let's take this journey together.